game.
Yeah. Now, I don't want to get too excited here, but we've just seen the Jace locked in for Xiao Hu. Now, let me throw some statistics at you. Now, bear in mind, these are from the LDL, not the LPL. He's played Jace 11 times. He has won 9 of the...
Over the Xiao Hu. And, oh, seen it all in. I don't get time to talk.
Yeah, Mark trying to finish the kill off. Jingyi just survives. LWX will live it as well. That is 8 summoner spells burnt in the bottom lane already.
Don't finish the camp, so Tian had to finish it off himself, which is... Oh!
Hang on, we just... doing B, managing to make a solo kill happen. I missed exactly how that one transpired, but the TP into mid lane to make the play.
All things considered, this has gone really well.
So finds the R1E cancel, jumps in.
Oh, the timing's
what
off.
shurikens all the way back to the distortion? Oh my
the
goodness.
timing was off for GA, because obviously it keeps following you, and they're losing a ton of farm. That's the able. Oh, they're looking to engage.
The Dominus comes in, but it's just going to be a flash coming out from Xiao Hu. Now Shadow looking for a window in. Doesn't have vision right now. Looks for the 1v1, but I'm not entirely sure if Shadow can win that. Apparently he can get knocked into the tower. The shock blast comes through. Oh my days, Xiao Hu in his rookie performance decimates Shadow. That was beautiful. And now diving the bottom side as well. Mark stuck underneath the tower. It's going to be LWX tanking for now. Unbreakable Will keeps him alive. Tian solo, solar flare flashed away from FPX. They're just styling all over LGD.
Pick a LeBlanc, you have a Lee Sin, you have that lane priority mid. We wanted the early aggression, and now Shadow's in trouble.
Certainly is, but the Shuriken can't come through. Second R has to be used, but it doesn't matter because LWX just flashes up to make the play. Doing B set up perfectly by his support / AD carry comrade. And it means FPX get yet another kill. Fantastic. Doing B, still doing B things. Now has finished his mythic as well, as he even looks for a shuriken onto Shadow and Xie as they drop themselves this Rift Herald. I don't know if anyone can aggro it so it doesn't go for the charge. It is going to go for the charge. There's a Crescent Strike to try and disrupt this play. Tower will survive. LWX in onto everyone. Solar Flare to keep him in the play here. Damage coming on through, but he is damn tanky. Kramer finishes him in the end. Xie walks away with his life. Oh, the Prey Seeker from Jingyi. I like the attempt, but the minion blocks it. Bit of synergy there between the scoreboard and the scoreboard. TP coming on through, though. Here's a dive from Doing B and Xiao Hu trying to get onto Fairness. The slow comes in. Can he land the Shuriken? The R1 is there. The R2 to finish the kill. It's just beautifully clean. Doing B now with a hat trick. He is feeling fantastic for himself as Xie pushing in the mid lane here. LGD just going to try and brute force a tier 2 before the Drake. LWX is wanting to flank. Fairness is in trouble. FPX aren't contesting the mid tower. They're just looking for a kill top of Fairness. Managing to get away with his own life here. LWX has to use his ulti to survive. Tien threatening the all-in as well. Fairness finally getting chased down here. Doing B, one more auto, but the sustain is there. The heal comes through and Shadow saves the day to try and get on top. LWX now goes down. And suddenly, a game that has been looking fantastic for FPX is flipping on its head and LGD are taking control.
Fairness, I still don't know how. It's like every time Doing B throws out his own shurikens, there's an answer for Fairness, and he's looking for the 1v1.
Oh, he certainly is. The Shock Blast misses, though. Doesn't matter. Still gets an auto hit. Still gets himself a solo kill on his first ever series in the LPL. Xiao Hu is making a name for himself right here. We've got multiple Tigers in the top lane now. But FPX still looking for opportunities in the mid lane as Tien moves in to try and pincer onto LGD. I don't think they're going to look for anything just yet, though, as Kramer and Shadow threaten. Mark looking for an engage here. FPX do have to back away.
LGD looking to try and contest on this Baron vision in the jungle as well. Doing B's fishing, but he might be caught out.
Yeah, he was the one getting fished for in the end, as Doing B will have his shroud, but the Solar Flare trying to predict his movement. Nicely done, but it doesn't quite land. Now the rest of his team gets punished for his mistake. LWX gets a triple knockup. Kramer goes down, though. That was cheeky from Doing B. Has to dodge the Sonic Wave, but Shadow won't let him. Kicks him, and the Sigil of Malice from Xie to finish it off. Now Xiao Hu finds another cheeky pick. How are FPX going even in this fight? It's unbelievable.
I mean, it just feels like it's a 1-5 for LGD, and then Kramer just dies, and then Gia just dies.
No way.
It's not over yet.
No way. 2v3. Here they go. FPX looking for a 2v3. Xiaolahu comes back in. Tian should be the first one to fall. Barely surviving for a second there. Xiaolahu low on HP. Gets one. Gets two. LWX saves the day. And the triple for the Tiger.
What a debut on this Jace. This guy's a monster. They go into the 2v3. He manages to survive throughout that and pick
that wins series. And that's exactly what FPX are looking to do if they can finish this game off. Onto the Drake here. It's 2 in favor of LGD so far. This would be the second for FPX if they could get it. Looking for a fight ideally here as they threaten the all-in. Drake goes down. It is going to be FPX that take it and they look for a fight. On top of it, DoNB finishes another. 2 already down and LGD fleeing for their lives. As FPX want a little bit more, but Kramer's got some damage and Xie toying with the idea of going back in. DoNB finishes his recall narrowly there. And when I thought about FPX back in 2019, it was very much the sum is greater than the parts kind of team. And I felt like that was still the case. But with this kind of performance, maybe that's no longer the case. Maybe they just have the superstars as well. Blue buff taken by DoNB. Team fight comes out. Tian goes in. DoNB in the middle of everyone, trying to threaten onto Kramer. Perfect execution is there. He's kicked back, dashes back through, and takes out the AD carry. Xie comes back in, but he's finished off by Jingyi. Fearness gets one, finishes off DoNB, gets the shut down, but should be shut down for his trouble. Will get away with his flash, though. Keeps himself alive, but this will be sole point for FPX. And yet, another team fight goes the way of the Phoenix.
Has flash and is waiting over the wall. You can see Mark moving up, a TP from Fearness as well. They want to get vision here, but FPX are hunting for the jungler.
Oh, he's been found. He's been spotted. He will be taken down. Another pick for FPX. It should mean they can't do the Baron, at least for now. So Shadow, at minimum, has bought time for his team. But again, to be specific. The decap coming in is a bit of a nightmare for LGD here. In he goes to try and flex his muscles onto Kramer once more, just threatening the backline. Kramer will survive. Xie goes back. The Shuriken landed, but it's not going to be followed up on just yet. Fearness instead is the target on this front line, taken down by Jingyi, who walks away with his life, but actually finished off by Xie. But it was a sacrificial play. Takes 1 for 1 there. AD carry for mid laner. Kramer now gets chased down. Tian has a stopwatch to keep himself safe. And Xiaolahu with another. In goes Shadow. He wants a bit of the action himself, but you can't go for that one. You can't finish off the Xin Zhao that easy. And he's led them all the way up to the Baron. In fact, they're not even asked about the Baron. They're just going to go mid.
Yeah, I think they can just end the game here. It's 30 seconds on the respawns for the carries. There's only Mark left alive, and he's not going to be able to do anything. A lot of damage to cut through these. And FPX looking like they're going to close this series out with a 2-0, but not before taking down Mark.
Mark will go down, but Orcs, this is fully unbelievable. FPX with a sub away from Nuggery in the top side, with an emergency sub of Crisp, with 2 rookies on the squad, take a 2-0 unprecedented victory